Is there a religious exemption for the flu shot that I can share with a nurse friend who wants to be exempt for religious reasons? Thank you in advance. Man, this question, it's just, it's opening up old wounds here, Father. I know it is for you too.
I know. Well, exactly. And that's why maybe I, like you, we almost pretend like it didn't happen. Of course, we have to stay on our guard that it doesn't happen again, but I haven't kept up with all the news. So I'm not aware exactly of the kind of common flu vaccines and if there is a moral issue with them. So it would depend, Joe Pilato, on the reasons. So is there an exemption? I mean, there's just a general statement that I would recommend the National Catholic Bioethics Center has a template that can be used, but a template that was really produced in the wake of the COVID vaccines and their connection to aborted fetal cells. So if there's not evidence or strong evidence of aborted fetal cells being used in production of the flu shots that are out there, and again, I don't even know in the landscape of flu shots, are they all from one place or several big companies? I don't even know. I don't get the flu shot. I'm a young man and just have never really ever done it. If so, you could use that exemption letter, but otherwise it would need to be amended. And I wouldn't, if you amend the letter, I wouldn't keep the National Catholic Bioethics Center's name on it. So you could use it as a template, however. But I should make that a stronger statement. Morally, if you change their exemption letter, take their name off of it, because they cannot be held if you amend the letter. But you'd have to argue that there are moral reasons to believe that this is an immoral thing to use according to your Catholic faith, that you must obey your well-formed conscience according to natural law and the Catholic faith, and government or civil law kind of protects the rights of conscience in this situation. So yeah, is there an exemption? Well, it depends. There's an exemption if there's an exemption. So I'm sorry, that's the best thing I can give you. But if you're looking for a template, again, go to National Catholic Bioethics Center, but make sure that it's accurate. You know, if we go in and the letter's presented to her boss saying this, cell line or this shot used aborted fetal cells, and they say, "What are you talking about?" You might have kind of lost your chance there, and her job security could be at risk. If there's just a medical reason why she would not want to take the flu shot, then you should look for a medical exemption, for example, not a religious exemption, unless you want to make the argument that caring for your body is a religious duty. But there's all kinds of things we could do to optimize our bodies at every moment. That doesn't mean that we refuse to eat processed food every time somebody offers this to us to say it's a religious exemption. So we don't want to use God for just in every situation. We want to make sure that our religious exemption language is kept strong for the situations in which we most need it, just in case another Fauci ouchie comes about.
Pooey, man. Those times I just can't. It's just awful times.